What's up? This Hangman again, and I'm back. But I don't got the mask on. Yeah, the mask is a representation of what I once was. You know what I'm saying? I had a mask on. It wasn't nothing to try to hide my face or nothing, but it's just like I had this mask. I had this feeling of who I used to be. You know, everybody has different personalities, and everybody goes through a stage in life where they're gonna change. They're gonna evolve. They're gonna get tired of what they used to do, or get tired of the things that they was going through, and they want to try to be a better person. I don't care who you are. That's just my belief. The older you get, the wiser you get. You look back and you reflect on the things that you could have did better, or the people you could have treated better, or the people that could have treated you better. Then that's when you forgive, or you ask for forgiveness. And I kind of went through almost every phase. I was a fucked up individual to certain people, that was actually there for me. And then there were certain people that were fucked up to me, that I was there for them, and it was like almost a domino effect, you know what I'm saying? Like almost like, okay, I want this girl don't want me, she want this guy, but that guy don't want her, so it's like a domino effect. You know, and that's just kind of how a lot of things go, but in life. But with me, within this year, I had a lot of time to sit and think about a lot of things. And I don't know if anybody believes in karma, or the universe doesn't forget, but I do. The universe to me doesn't forget. What the energy you give out to the universe, you know, is gonna come back some shape, form, or fashion. If you're negative, you're negative. If you're positive, you're positive. Even if sometimes you're positive, you have some negative things happen, and then you'll still get positive results at the end, because there's always light at the end of the tunnel. You know, and nothing lasts forever. Pain, you know, your downfalls. You could be at the bottom of the pit. Nothing's gonna last forever, no matter how it goes, no matter how it play out, because as us being humans, we have an expiration date. But the main thing and goal in life is, for me, and hopefully for y'all out there, is to be prosperous in this life that we have, and strive to be a better person, and that's just for me. Like I just went through, asking for forgiveness because of me being a fucked up individual, because of somebody that I actually love, and hopefully one day they do forgive me for the things that I've done. And the best apology is change behavior, and I've been trying to change my behavior, and I haven't actually been trying, I've been doing, you know, and they have a great reason to be, how they feel, and what they feel, because I had to put my shoes, myself in their situation to even think about, oh, well, damn, I have to go back and read some shit and just like reflect of reflect on, like, man, you know, no matter what you was going through at the time in the situation, this person was really 10 toes down with you, was really there for you. This is what you did. So, it goes a long ways, man. And me asking for forgiveness lifted a lot of weight off my shoulders, because I took accountability for what I done. I understood what I did, and I thought about it a whole lot. And I'm like, man, you was wrong, man. You was wrong as a man. You was wrong. And I looked myself in the mirror and was just like, even if it is never gonna be right, you could, try to strive to be better, and you know, paint a better picture of myself and my well being in humanity. Because when I leave this earth, is who I was as a person and who I was morally. I don't want nobody to, say that I was a fucked up individual, even though there's probably people who's gonna say it. It's just what it is, you know. But for every situation, there's gonna be a lesson. There's gonna be a blessing at the end of the tunnel, regardless, because you learn something and it's gonna make you better, even if it's something bad or if it's something good. Hopefully, you learned from it. Hopefully you take something out of that situation into the next situation, and something that that might be that you might do again, and something that you probably shouldn't do again. But be righteous within yourself. A lot of people, as they say, the older you get, the wiser you get, and I can tell you, man, that happened with me. Shit. The older I got, the wiser I got, the more I start looking at things, and the more I start saying, like, man, this is what I put out in the universe, and I believe in karma. know, I believe in, negative energy. I believe in positive energy. I believe in energy, period. You know, and it's just like when I did ask for forgiveness from people that, you know, I've did bad things to or said bad things to, it was like, man, it's a sign of relief because you're trying to face your wrongs and right your wrongs and own up to your wrongs. And, you know, because it's hard for some people to apologize. You know, it's very hard for some people to apologize. Because some people don't want to be wrong. They don't want to realize that, that they was wrong. But it's not that hard for me. At this stage in life, it's not. Because I want to just be happy. The main thing with me, man, is living the life I have left to be happy. And that's something that I've really put up there with like the number one things, and then everything else is after it. Because if you're not happy, you're miserable. You probably don't want to do nothing. You probably just in a funk. You're depressed, and that shit kills, man. You know, that shit kills. It's like why you wanna live your life like that? You know, and hopefully, if you guys out there that are going through depression or whatever, hopefully you guys could get out of that slump. Hopefully you find a way. There's a few things that you might be able to do. Fill your time up. Keep trying to fill your time up. Me, like when I get stressed out and depressed, man, I don't want to do shit. But lately, I've been forcing myself to get up and work out, and you know, get up and teach myself, some knowledgeable things like learning a new language, things like that, or reading, and because with knowledge is power. But you can't stay in that funk, and at the end of the day, it will surpass, because like I said, nothing is forever. Everything is temporary, you know and that means literally everything. Everything has an expiration date. Everything has time. you know the clock is always ticking. I'm in the fourth quarter with 10 seconds left, and now it's just like, well, man, on this run, this last run that you got, which is probably like shit, the human lifespan for a man is like 70 something. Hopefully I get to see 100. But I just want to be happy, and hopefully I can share my happiness with the person I love, and that's just it, because that's what life is about. You know, life is about lessons and blessings. If you believe in blessings, you know, you might just say, I deserve it. But that's what life is about, you know. And I got a daughter, and it's like, man, looking at things, and how this life is spinning and this world spinning, it's like, damn, man, like the world's getting more complex every day, within the year is getting more complex. Economy's going up. You got viruses that's being shot around and being created, or whatever they're doing. I don't know if they're creating them, but you ask me, it's like something going on. You know, the children now are the children of the future, and it's like it's scary out there. And I think about a lot of that, and that even puts me in depression. But at the same time, it's like, all you could do is try to live this life and live it to the fullest, and go on ahead and be happy. You know, and that's the main thing for me. And own up to everything that you may have done wrong, to people or just wrong, period. Because it might catch up with you now, or it may catch up with you later. But you ask me, it's gonna spin back around. You just might not even realize what that was about. I had a particular incident where I thought about the situation the whole time, like, man, I know something's gonna happen. I know something is gonna happen. It's like, and I thought about it, and it did. I mean, I thought it into an existence. But to me, I feel like, everything that I went through was already written, was already supposed to happen, and this was what I was gonna go through. But when I was 5 and 10 years old, I just didn't know that I was gonna go through this time that I'm in now. And as they say, nothing, anything that doesn't kill you is gonna make you stronger. And I'm a pretty strong individual. I just hate going through the depression phase or something ain't right that I know, like, man, I wish I could fix it, and then I keep sitting here thinking about it. And you know what? As the days go, it's like, okay, well, man, how long am I gonna sit here? How long am I gonna have to, ponder on this? Because I'm one of those people that just I overthink. I really do overthink, and you know that's my downfall to a lot of stuff. It's overthinking, and I've been working on that. I've been working on trying to become a way better individual. I've been working on trying to, man up and fess up to the things that I need to fess up to. That and be a better person at just life. Shit, I got a daughter, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the things I have, experience have been with women, and it's just like, I don't want nobody treat my daughter in that aspect. So it's like, man, I did a lot of apologizing, did a lot of righting my wrongs, and you know, alcohol did play a factor in a lot of this shit, and I don't drink no more. You know, I used to drink a lot, but that shit's over with. It's not for me. You know, I'm not one that could drink social. I gotta, I say when I party hard. And then when I party hard, it's like, I don't give a fuck about nothing, nobody's feelings or shit like that. And that's not the way to be, But I'm gonna conclude this, and I just want to get some things off my chest of how things been going since I felt like taking off the mask. As Bane said, nobody cared until I put on the mask. Well, somebody's gonna care because I took off the mask. Because no matter if they care or not, I care. And you know how it go, man. I could probably pass today, and hopefully it doesn't happen. But when you die is when you see, you know, everybody's gonna have good things to say. Everybody's gonna wanna reflect on who you are. And all I just want to do is leave a good mark on life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have no ill feelings towards nobody when I, have to perish from this place. So I'll be back, outside an event and talk about some things that, you know, could help some people through hard times. And I'll be still because I'm learning as I go too. I'm really still learning as I go. And it's always going to be a process. You're never going to stop learning anything, because to me, I'm still new to all of this. And no matter how much experience I got, I could have 60 years of experience. That don't mean I cannot learn something new, because everybody can teach you something new, from a youngster, from a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old, to a 60 or 70-year-old. You always could learn something, and I'm always open to learn, and I'm an open ear. So just keep that in mind. Happy New Year's to y'all, and you guys stay blessed, and one love.